Jai Bhim, Jai Mullevasi, Jai Savitan, Jai Bharat. Today, once again, welcome you all. Today is Sunday, and every Sunday we are organizing the session in English. And this week, for the last 2 weeks almost, we are targeting towards one of the social organizations aspects. And for the last 48, 49 years, it is running and organizing various conventions in every year in the month of December. So we are trying to understand this organization, and we are trying to trying to see what this organization is doing for the last so many years. And they call themselves as a fully Ambedkarite organization who is carrying forward the aims and objectives of Rashtrapita Jyotiba Phule and Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. So today also we are going to discuss one very important topic, and the topic is what is the role of BAMCEF in this overall social change. So if we look back for the last 49 years, this organization, when it was started in 1973, means its roots were seed, and now it's almost 2022. So for last 48, 49 years, it's a long journey basically. So we are trying to understand today what is the role of BAMCEF when it started from 1973 to 2022. And today we have our eminent guest speaker along with us, who is long associated with this organization, BAMCEF, and he is right now National Vice President of BAMCEF. Sir, welcome to MNT News Network. Can you unmute your mic, sir?
Thank you. Thank you, Asis.
So, sir, basically, now as we came to know that BAMCEF is organizing its 39th National Convention in Body from 25th to 20th of December this year. And every year it is organizing national conventions in different places of India. And as I told that right from 1973 till 2022, it's a long journey for a social organization because many organizations are coming and going. But BAMCEF is continuously working in the field. So today's topic is mainly focus on what changes as far as social change is concerned. The social strata is concerned, the overall system is concerned. How do you see the role of BAMCEF right from the beginning to till today, to 2022? Please awaken our viewers on this special aspect of role of BAMCEF in social change.
Thank you, Asis ji. Jai Bhim, Jai Mullevasi, Jai Samvidhan to all the listener of MNT News Network. This is a very important topic, that what is the role of BAMCEF in social change. Because in India, we know ultimately there is a struggle between the forces of status quo and the forces of the social change. So BAMCEF since its inception is committed for the social change. I will quote Dr. Ambedkar. He said that it is your claim to equality which hurts them. They want to maintain the status quo. If you continue to accept your lowly status ungrudgingly, continue to maintain dirty, filthy, backward, ignorant, poor, and disunited, they will allow you to live in peace. The moment you start to raise your level, the conflict starts. So actually, there is a conflict between the forces of status quo who want to maintain the status quo. Who want to maintain the status quo means who want to maintain their old the system of hatred to the majority people of this country, and we want to make a casteless society. We want to make a constitutional abiding society. So always there is a fight. So BAMCEF since its inception, what is the mission of the BAMCEF? So mission of the BAMCEF is nothing but the mission set by our great forefather, that is Tathagat Buddha, Sant Kabir, Sant Ravidas, Guru Nanak, Guru Chokha Mela, Guru Narayana, so Dr. Ambedkar and Periyar and Gadge. So these all are our forefathers. So BAMCEF mission is the same what was the mission of our forefather. So to achieve this mission, BAMCEF have made certain long-term objective and certain short-term objective. Accordingly, BAMCEF is functioning, and as our when BAMCEF was constituted in 1978, the first national convention took place in Boat Club, New Delhi. Since that, every year we are doing the national convention, and by that way we are awakening the society. So, as you asked, what is the role of the BAMCEF? So, I will quote our two great activist who has played a vital role in BAMCEF constitution, that is Manavar Kansiram. So Manavar Kansiram, what he said that BAMCEF should function as a brain of the society, and it should guide the society, and it should not be guided by the society. Similarly, Yeskai DK Khapade, he told that ki people asked him, what are the achievements of the BAMCEF? Then he replied that to create a human resource who can think as per Phule Ambedkar ideology is a kind of revolution. So BAMCEF is creating a human resource who is thinking as per Phule Ambedkarite ideology. Because there are many kinds of people. There are some progressive people, there are some socialist people, so there are some Sanatani people. So different kind, they are analyzing the day-to-day event. But our aim is to analyze the event by Phule Ambedkarite ideology, or by the ideology of our great forefather, whose name already I have taken, so I need not to repeat their name. So BAMCEF, what BAMCEF is doing, what is the role of BAMCEF in social change? Because know, as you know, that media does not belongs to us. uh, this print media, electronic media, both does not belongs to us. So they are building different narrative. They are working for the certain very small group that we are called 15% people. So they are, everything they are narrating as per their own interest. So there no one is giving the explanation, or no one is giving the thought where the majority will be benefited, how the majority problem will be resolved, and what are the issues of the majority. So our issues are not being discussed. So that's why BAMCEF, how BAMCEF is affecting this, because BAMCEF is the only organization who is every year organizing state convention and national convention. And in these state convention and national convention, they are discussing the issue which are being faced by the majority of this country, to whom we call the backward class, to whom we call the Bahujan, to whom we call the Arjak, or to whom we call the Mool Nivasi of this country. So they are the majority of this country. So they are facing different kind of issue, but no electronic media, no print media, nowhere their issues are being taken up. So this is the BAMCEF is the only organization who is everywhere, every year, taking their issue. They are discussing their issues by the method of national convention. So in that national convention, we are calling different activists from the different part of the country, from the different community, and by that way we are discussing their problem, their issues once in everywhere, and by that way we are raising to the national level what are the issue, what we are facing, and what are the solution that so by that way BAMCEF is building a narrative as per fully Ambedkarite ideology, and in the interest of the backward class who forms the majority in this country. So, for the majority of this country, BAMCEF every year taking their issues by the way of national convention, by the way of state convention, by the way of district convention. The role of BAMCEF national convention is very important because the activists from all over India assembles in a single pandal. They reside with in a single pandal. They take food in a line. So that's way their culturalization is taking place, and they are from one part from Kashmir to Kanyakumari and from Andhra Pradesh to Uttar Pradesh. All peoples are coming and they are living in same pandal, eating same foods. So that's way the thought that exchange is taking place, and by that way we are affecting the society. Like I will give you some example ki how BAMCEF is affecting the social change. Ki BAMCEF is working for the social change. And you know, Professor Austin, he has said that Indian Constitution is an instrument of social change. So Indian Constitution is also working for the social change. And BAMCEF is also working for the social change. So that's why BAMCEF want to implement the Indian Constitution in the letter and spirit. If the Indian Constitution is implemented in letter and spirit, a social change will occur. Already, whatever part, whatever magnitude, whatever percentage the Constitution has been implemented, the social change already have taken place in India. So, BAMCEF, how it is affecting the society, how it is playing its role in the social change. Like if you go to 1978, when BAMCEF was constituted, that time Mandal Commission was not implemented. So BAMCEF was the first organization who started talking about the implementation of the Mandal Commission. They gave the slogan that Mandal Commission lagu karo, varna kursi khali karo. So that Baba Sahib Dr. Ambedkar have already said one sentence. I will quote him that a representative government is better than an efficient government. So everybody is talking efficient government, but Baba Sahib Dr. Ambedkar said a representative government is better than an efficient government. So you know, in the executive of the country, there was no representation of the backward class. So BAMCEF started discussing to implement the Mandal Commission. So finally, Mandal Commission was implemented. So that is the role played by the BAMCEF, and by that way, BAMCEF is doing national convention everywhere. You know, in 1978, before that, there was very less representation of the backward class in the political system of this country. But after 10 years, 1978, BAMCEF was constituted, and up to 1990, you will feel that a lot of representation of the backward class was increased in different political party. So that is the role, because BAMCEF is a non-political organization. It is a non-educational organization. It is a non-religious organization. But by the way of dialogue and discussion, because what I will tell you, the special feature of the BAMCEF, ki BAMCEF believe in the constitution. First, the BAMCEF fully believe in the constitution, and they want to implement the constitution in the letter and spirit. The second basic feature of the BAMCEF, ki it have full faith in democracy. So, and third is it does not involve itself in any kind of violence. We want that all problems should be resolved by dialogue and discussion. So how this dialogue and discussion will take place? It take place through our national convention, through our state convention, because we are designing different subject, and by these method, by designing different subject, we are calling different speaker, different activist. So by that way, we are propagating the ideology of our forefather, and we are building a narrative what is the and how we should go ahead so that constitution may be implemented, so that backward class may be represented. So it is affecting the society because we are everywhere we are creating a dialogue, and by that way the activists from all over India is participating, and they, after returning to their village, they are propagating that idea. So that's where social change is taking place. I have given the example of Mandal Commission. I have given the example how the share of the backward class was increased in the 1990 into political system of this country. Similarly, we are the only organization, because no political party is discussing about the representation in judiciary in 1980 or 1990. So since 1990, since this collegium system was implemented, BAMCEF have taken this issue that collegium system is not as per the spirit of the Indian Constitution. So many subject we have designed, and we have awakened the society. Now you will feel that different political parties are also speaking same thing. Keep collegium system is alien to the Indian Constitution. So slowly they are talking that there should be representation of the backward class. Earlier nobody was talking. So this way we are changing the society, and society thought process slowly is changing. And I hope that after some time this collegial system will know more, and we will get representation in higher judiciary also. In the same way, caste census, we have taken the issue of the caste census since last 10 years, and now different political 10 year or more than before. I think last 20 year we are discussing the caste census issue. There should be a caste census so that we can know what is the percentage of the backward class, what is the percentage of different caste, and accordingly they may be given representation. So now the central government have also issued order that state government can go get the census done. So now Bihar government is doing census. Some other government may also do these census activities, but we want that central government should do the census activities so that caste data uh, may be obtained, and accordingly the planning may be done, so that ultimately we want to remove this caste system. We want to have a casteless society, and for creating casteless society it is very much required, because why caste was created? Caste is created to benefit certain caste. So the caste who are benefited, they will never be interested to eliminate the caste system, but the who are the sufferer and the co-sufferer are the caste system. Scheduled caste, scheduled tribe is the sufferer of the caste system, and OBC is the co-sufferer of the caste system. So now it is the duty of the sufferer and co-sufferer of the caste system to come together and fight to eliminate this caste system. And for that, we have developed the Mool Nivasi concept, because SC, ST, OBC, these three components, they all belongs to the Mool Nivasi community. So by the Mool Nivasi identity, what we are doing, we are trying to eliminate the caste barrier among SC, ST, OBC, and we are trying to make a homogeneous society, so that will remove the caste barrier. So this the work of social change is very difficult. It is not a easy thing, because and a lot of effort is required, and it is a slow process, and it is not going to give you very much popularity. It is like a root of the tree. So that work BAMCEF is doing, and very successfully. Because of that, since BAMCEF is working, a lot of social change already have taken place, which already I have told you. I will quote Dr. Ambedkar regarding this. Dr. Ambedkar said that political tyranny is nothing compared to social tyranny, and a reformer who defies the society is more courageous man than a politician who defies the government. Because social, whatever the customs are there, whatever their belief is there, so it may be wrong, but it is very difficult to get it changed. It is a slow process. So BAMCEF is working continuously every year without fail. We are organizing national convention, and in these national convention, we are discussing the issue, and we are taking a small help from our brothers, and by that way, we are organizing this program, and we are building a narrative in the interest of uh, our society. That is what is the interest of backward class, what is the interest of SC, ST, OBC, what is the interest of farmers, what is the interest of these issue, because nobody is discussing this issue. As already I have told, this electronic media, print media, every day discussion is going on, but they are not taking up our issue. So it is we who are taking up this issue within available resources. So by organizing this national convention, we are discussing it at national level, and because our activists from whole country is attending those programs, so they are taking this message and they are propagating this message at the ground level, and by that message, uh, the society, the thought process is changing, and thought process changing means social change is taking place, and already a lot of social change has taken place. So, friend, I will again repeat you, कि BAMCEF is working for the social change. So, please cooperate with BAMCEF so that we can build a society as per vision of our forefather, that is Gautam Tathagat Buddha, Sant Kabir, Sant Ravidas, uh, Jyotiba Phule, Mata Savitribai Phule, and Birsa Munda, and many other Periyar, so many other uh, who have worked for the uh, social change in this country.
Sir,
Assis.
for last so many years, like you said, from 1978, after its establishment, this organization is working in the field. So, based on your involvement and experience in this particular organization, how do you see the overall impact of BAMCEF as an organization as compared to various other organizations that are working in the field in the name of Ambedkar Phule? Just a small comparable or thoughtful based on your experience, because since so long you are associated with this organization. So how do you see, can you see any impact of this organization within the society as far as the social change is considered?
Yes, yes, yes. Actually, other organization, they have short-term objective. Other organization, they are working with a very short-term objective, but BAMCEF have a long-term objective, and the objective is the social change. Dr. Ambedkar called in it in clear word, that is social transformation and economic emancipation. So we are working for these two objectives, social transformation and economic emancipation. As far as other organizations are concerned, they are very much having short-term objective. What is the short-term objective? Ki they are mm, suppose some issue arises in the society, so by taking that issue, they are more try to agitate in the society, taking that issue, and by taking the benefit of that issue, uh, they develop themselves, and by taking benefit of that development, they are joining some political organization, and by that way they are trying to become some MLA or some MP or some small ministers. So they have short term objective. Their objective is to establish themselves, to develop their own career. They are not interested for the long term solution of the society. But BAMCEF, as I have told you, कि BAMCEF is taking the basic issue which is affecting all the society. Like we have taken up the issue of the Mandal Commission. So when the Mandal Commission was implemented, a lot of benefit we have got, and our brothers have got representation in the governance of this country. So by that way, whole society was benefited. That caste census is an issue. So we are taking caste census issue, because if the caste census issue is done, so a data will be available, and by that data, various scheme can be implemented, so that the who are needy people, they can be helped. So, we are discussing the collegium system, because no political party, no leader was talking against the collegium system, but BAMCEF was talking against the collegium system, because there was no mention of the collegium system in the Indian Constitution. So, due to collegium system, our OBC, SC, ST are not able to become the Supreme Court, High Court judge. So we were taking up these issues. So like that, a lot of social change have taken place because of BAMCEF. And BAMCEF is doing a silent revolution. It is not making so much hue and cry and so much halla gulla. It is working slowly and steadily, continuously. It's doing the work of the social change. No other organization is doing work for the social change. For doing the social change, you have to stick to the ideology of the forefather. But if you want to have a political gain, if you want to have a some become a, if you have a certain your own interest, you want to highlight yourself, then definitely you have to make certain compromise. So other organizations are doing compromise, but BAMCEF is very strictly aligning to the ideology of our great forefather, whose name already I have taken.
Right, sir. So rightly elaborated. Sir, almost we are towards the end of the session. As far as your involvement and the objectives, as you told that you are carrying forward the objective of the forefathers. As far as our viewers are considered, what appeal you would like to make to our viewers as far as your involvement and your vision and our forefathers' vision are considered, sir?
I will appeal to all the listener who are listening, that BAMCEF is working slowly and steadily. And we are very much like I have given the example of Manvar Kansiram and Sky DK Khapade, that the role of BAMCEF is to create a human resource who can think as per fully Ambedkarite ideology, because it is our people who are not thinking as per our fully Ambedkarite ideology. So BAMCEF is working for social change, and for doing social change, we are changing the minds of our own people. And to change the mind of our own people, we have to put the ideology of our great forefather into their mind. So that work BAMCEF is doing. So that is a difficult work. It's not easy work. And BAMCEF people are very much committed, and they don't want to make the popularity for themselves. They are working slowly. So I will request to all the listener, uh, please help to the BAMCEF. Please join BAMCEF organization, and please contribute your money, mind, and time to the BAMCEF, so that the mission of our forefather can be achieved.
Right, sir. Very well elaborated the overall involvement of BAMCEF in as far as the area of social change is considered. and definitely it reflected your overall association with the organization for so many years. Sir, thank you very much for joining today and awakening our viewers and passing on the information as far as BAMCEF as an organization is considered in the overall social change. Thank you very much, sir. Jai Bhim, Jai
Thank you,
Mullevasi,
आशीष
Jai
जी।
Sanvidan, Jai Bharat.
जय भीम, जय मुल्लासी, जय संविधान।
MNT न्यूज नेटवर्क को सब्सक्राइब करें, लाइक और फॉलो करना ना भूलें। साथ ही बेल आइकॉन दबाकर जन जागृति की मुहिम में जुड़े